what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I'm finally getting to film a video in English because it's been a long time, a very long time. And actually today I am filming also in Spanish a review of this new Peter Thomas Roth primer. So today I'm actually gonna go get my passport and I'm so excited. So I decided to do a get ready with me, not really a tutorial, but just like the makeup that I'm gonna do for the passport. It's gonna be very minimal, but still I just wanted to sit and chat. So to be completely honest, I'm gonna be applying my foundation very silently because that's the same footage I'm gonna use for the review of this primer. So just go ahead and hold on. Okay, before I start, I'm going to mention that I'm going to be using the Morphe M439 brush to apply the Milani Perfect and Conceal in number 06 Sand Beige. Actually, before I start, I'm going to be applying a little bit of this Bright Future color corrector from Sephora in the shade green. It doesn't really have a shade name because I have a little bit of redness because of some pimples. So I'm going to go ahead and help my foundation a little bit, even though this foundation that I'm going to apply is pretty full coverage. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it with my finger because I find that way the color doesn't disappear too much as if I use a brush or a beauty sponge. Okay, now I am gonna go ahead and apply my foundation in silence. Okay guys, I finished applying my foundation and I played with the settings a little bit because I was looking a little too cold, like too blue, and I just want to show you my true color. So now I'm going to continue with the makeup. I'm actually going to bake a little bit and I'm going to be using this sponge to bake, and I usually just wet it with a little bit of setting spray. I've been doing that for a while now actually, and I really like it. I do find that it's like better, I don't know, instead of using water I wet them with this and I find it helpful. I also find it super hilarious how weirdly deformed the sponge gets because I apply this like very close and I just like wet it like that. So wherever it's absorbing the water, it starts expanding and it looks super funny. Or at least to me. I'm not going to be using any concealer because I got a full coverage foundation. Well, I think this is pretty full coverage. And I don't want to look too cakey in the picture, especially because I don't know what type of camera they use at the passport place. So yeah, I'm going to be using my Airspun Coty powder to bake. And I'm just going to start placing it. I really don't do like any certain patterns. I just do, you know, my problem areas. I'm going to do a little bit of the nose. And a little bit under the eyes. I'm going to do just a tiny bit more. And although I don't like this sponge to apply makeup or anything, to apply powder, it's such a beauty. Because of the way it's shaped, it really helps me, you know, like get very precise lines, and I love that. I'm actually gonna do a little bit more on the forehead, especially right there. Okay, and while the powder is there, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my eyes. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing anything too crazy. I just wanna do something very basic, but just that will give a little bit of dimension to my face. So I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm probably going to do a brownish reddish look. It doesn't fit in the full frame, but with this fake Harry Potter brush, I'm just going to grab probably this color. Actually, that's too dark. I'm going to grab this color and just without really any, whoa, that's too bright. Okay, so scratch that. I am going to go with this color and apply it all over the lid, like without any sort of like, I don't know, plan, you know. This is just gonna be to help me blend everything better, just because I'm not placing any eyeshadow primer because I am testing a face primer, and I went ahead and placed that in my lids as well. I'm gonna do the other eye. And let me just tell you guys, like I said, I'm super excited to be going back to Mexico. The reason that I now need to get a passport is because I am officially an American citizen. Yay! I'm literally so grateful. You guys have no idea. So grateful. It's been a very long process, but finally, you know, on the other side, literally and figuratively. I'm gonna stop my talk to talk about the next step. I'm gonna be using a little bit of this red and a little bit of that orange. Gosh, I forgot how pigmented these were. That is actually a lot. So I'm gonna place it very carefully and then place some on the other side and then blend it out after I'm done with that. But as I was saying, so when I had my ceremony, okay, actually that didn't even pick up any pigment on this side. YOLO, I'm just gonna blend it. So when I finished with the naturalization ceremony, there was like a group of people there that were gonna give us like information or whatever, and the people from the district were there like speaking about the passports. So I asked them, I was like, can I cross, you know, the border without a passport? And they're like, well, once you submit your paperwork for the passport, you can use the receipt to cross. And I'm like, that's not my question. So I took that as a no, and I don't want to risk having any problems. So I really didn't have a lot of money for it. So I had to wait a little bit, and it's actually been a month since I became a US citizen. And now that I have the money for the passport, I'm gonna go put in the paperwork and everything, and I'm so excited. I have family in Mexico, and I usually go, well, I mean, when I could cross, I would go like once a week. So it really has been weird and difficult to not cross at all. My grandma does come over, you know, to visit me or whatever, but I have an uncle that's sick, and lately she hasn't been able, you know, to come visit, or, you know, or me go visit my uncle at the hospital. So that has kind of been difficult. You see how my Mexican accent, you know, pops out of there randomly. But yeah, I mean, my best friend also lives over there, and I haven't been able to see her. Like, we chat on WhatsApp and whatever, but yeah, it's so hard, or at least for me, it's so difficult because I was so used to coming and going once a week at least. So yeah. I didn't even say that this is the Morphe M573 brush. And now with the Morphe M504 brush, I'm gonna use this kind of looks mustardy, like a mustardy brown, but I don't know, I kind of like it. What in the world? Why? I didn't even check for the side. Everything is a mess today. Gosh. Okay, this is my foundation brush. I'm gonna try to buff it out. There it is. Yay! I was going to say that I've been dying to use this mustardy yellow, but I really haven't had the time. I've had a lot of like work to do for school, so I haven't, you know, been able to do much. But I'm excited I'm gonna finish with the semester in November 21st, I think. That's actually my cousin's birthday. So I'm excited to, you know, be able to have a little bit more time to film and, you know, explore, you know, makeup and different things. And I'm gonna do the other eye. The thing that I'm most excited about, I mean, of course, like, I'm dying to visit my family and my friends or whatever, but I'm dying to go eat some legit Mexican food, especially an elote, which is, I guess technically it's not a food, it's a snack, but still, I just dipped into the yellow. Why am I so dramatic? I'm gonna just dust it off in my shirt. Either way, it's already super dirty, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that actual brown one. I forgot what to say. Oh, elotes. I'm so excited. Like, they do sell them here, and I do buy them, but they don't taste the same to me. And actually, I also love the aguas frescas from over there. I'm gonna go back with the same brush that I used the red, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the red again and just put it here on the corner and just buff it towards my inner lid. And the same on the other side, just a tiny bit to bring back that dimension. Does that look even? I hope so. And now with my finger, I'm just going to be using, which one should I use? I love this color by the way, but I don't want to look too crazy. So I'm just going to grab, this one, and I'm just going to, I'm going to grab some more because that was too little. Oh, you guys can't even see the color, sorry. So out of the palette, I hate that it doesn't have names. I'm grabbing this color and I'm just going to quickly place it on my lid. Yes, girl, that looks so pretty. Remember when I said I was gonna do something simple? Obviously that did not work out. And I'm gonna do the same to my other eye. But yeah, so the aguas frescas that I go to, just in case any of you are watching this that go to Matamoros, or you know, live in Matamoros, or you know, live somewhere close that you go, that you usually go, there's this place called, and the name is super funny, Ya está la calabaza, which means like the pumpkin is ready, which really doesn't make sense, but in Spanish it's like just a saying that says like we're on kind of thing. But I love that place. The aguas frescas are so good from over there. I honestly haven't been like to a lot of places to drink aguas frescas, because you know, like once you find a good place, like that's the only place that you go, and that's pretty much why. But I do love it there, and I completely recommend it if you know, if you're gonna go to Mexico. And I'm gonna close the palette before I start on another crazy look. I've been loving my Benefit the Real primer, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. But anyways, I was saying that I love to go to that place, and sorry, I like to really clean off the edges of the little end of the spoolie. And I love to go there because that's where I also get the elotes, and they also sell tostaditas there, so it's like super good because you get like all of your things in one place. The water that I love from there is pepino con limon, which is like lemon and cucumber. It is so good, you guys, so good. And I've honestly tried it at other places, but it just doesn't taste the same. One that I usually get as well is the pineapple one, and the mango one, it is delicious. It is the bomb.com. like it is so good. I love it. And what else do I get? I think that's all the waters I've tried. Actually, I went to this place called Yuki's here in Brownsville while I wasn't able to cross, and the waters from there were not delicious. Like, they were more natural, and I'm saying more natural because they didn't have as much sugar as they do in Mexico. Because I've seen, and I'm sure that's what they use it for, because where else could they use it? That they have like a bunch of cans of condensed milk, sweet condensed milk. So I think that's what gives it like the special touch. I mean, I'm not a spy for their water recipe, but oh my gosh, it just tastes so delicious, and I can't wait to try one. Okay, since I am baking, I'm not going to be applying any mascara to my bottom lashes right now, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead and start on my brows, which actually I'm thinking that I should probably take off the top powder before I do my brows. But YOLO. To do my brows, I'm going to be doing the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and this is the darkest color that they have, and it's actually pretty good. And the brush I'm going to be using is the Anastasia, I think this is number 12. Honestly, I have no idea. It is super old, and then I went ahead and painted it with this like little glitter nail polish, because I have a lot of like eye brushes, and I kept losing this one amongst all of those, so I decided to paint the handle so that it was easy for me to find, you know, like once I'm just removing the excess here on the lid, while I was looking for it. So, oh my god. And that's because I removed the excess. Imagine if I didn't. But yeah, so I'm so excited to go eat an elote. That's the first thing I'm gonna do for sure. I also, you know, need to see what time my best friend is, you know, available for us to hang out. It's cause she's in medical school, so you can imagine how busy she is all the time. And you know, also I don't drive in Mexico anymore. I don't take my car. I just go with my mom. So I also have to depend on my mom's time, you know, to go. I really love this dip brow pomade. I love how bold my brows look with this. I'm sure they don't look natural at all, but I love it anyways. Like, look what a difference it makes to my face to have such a bold brow. I just love it. So I mean, I usually do switch between this one and the Milani one, but no, the shape. Good thing I have little Q-tips right here, so I'm just gonna clean it up real quick. And I think I made a little dip in it, so I'm gonna go back with this brush, and this is a never-ending cycle. There we go. I also go to the salon, you know, like every time I'm in Mexico, because it is way cheaper over there, and the service is just as good. Actually, their service is even better. I mean, I haven't really been to a lot of places here in Mexico. I mean, in Mexico, here in Brownsville, but I love the attention that they give you over there. You know, they take you a little bit of water, a soda, or tea, or whatever you need, and they also have some super bomb massage chairs, which I love. And you know, I also go to the same salon for everything. I've been going there for a while. When I first started going, it was very new, but now it's been there for a while. I'm actually gonna fix a little bit this brow because I feel like it's too slanted. There, I tried my best. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna go to the salon and, you know, get my nails done. I've been wearing this nail polish and I love it, but because it is not gel nail polish, it does come off quite easily, especially because, you know, I play with my dogs and I take them outside and I bathe them and, you know, I wash dishes and all of that, so it does come off quite often. And since I've been loving this green color, which actually for some reason it looks black, but I promise it is a very dark forest green, I'm in love with it. So I've been reapplying this nail polish a lot of times. While I'm still baking, I'm going to go ahead and grab, this is the Better Skin from Milani. I'm going to grab a little bit of this powder and just apply it to the rest of my face that's not baking. And I'm using yet another brush from Morphe, and I love this one because it is very big and fluffy. And this is the E41, and I totally recommend it, guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and close that up, and I'm gonna grab my NYX powder brush in the color Taupe, which I don't even use as blush. I actually use it to contour, and I'm gonna be using another Morphe brush. Sorry guys, I promise I didn't plan this, which is the R10. I'm gonna grab a little bit and just quickly place it all over, well, not all over, but like in my to contour a little bit. I'm gonna buff it out to the sides. I just want a slight like change, and I'm gonna do the same to this side. I always have a hard time contouring like this side because I have a little bit of extra, what is it, like hyperpigmentation kind of thing in this area. So there's like a natural what's it called, there's a natural contour there, but it looks like a blob, so it doesn't look good. I'm also gonna contour my double chin because we don't want that in our passport. Even though it's there in real life, you know, we still don't want it in the passport. Okay, now I am gonna go ahead and remove the bake. You know what I was thinking, like now that I'm talking about Mexico and all of that, maybe I should do like a follow me around Mexico day like vlog. That would be fun. I mean, I'm sure my best friend would be up for it, but we'll see what she says. That would be exciting. I mean, exciting just because I have so much fun over there with her. But I mean, I could even show you the place where we go get elotes and everything. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm loving this eye makeup. Like, it's simple, but it still looks very pretty. I love it. I'm not gonna be applying any shadow underneath my eyes because, again, I don't know how that would come across their camera depending on what camera they use. Because, like, for example, at Schlitterbahn, I mean, I know I shouldn't compare Schlitterbahn to like the district attorney's office. No, it's not an attorney. What is it? Like the district clerk's office. But you know, like, they use a webcam at Schlitterbahn, so I was like, girl, please. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Where's my eyeliner? Here it is. I'm gonna apply a little bit of eyeliner just here to give a little more like depth to my eye and also to help my lashes look a little more thick. But I'm not going to be doing a wing liner or anything like that. Or at least that's what I say now. You know how I always end up doing like what I said I wasn't going to do. There we go. You see how much thicker your lashes look once you have a little bit of a line. And I'm also, sorry about my phone. I'm also going to go ahead and tight line. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to tight line because I want to use this on my waterline and I don't want it to get black. So I'm not going to tight line. But I am going to be applying now my... Oh my god, I almost dropped it and I scratched myself right here. Oh, that sucks. Can you see it? It lifted my skin a little bit. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I've been loving to combine this mascara with the Benefit eyelash primer, which is so good. I love it. It does make my lashes look a little bit more fuller and longer, or at least that's what I think. Yeah. And I've heard that supposedly this is this L'Oreal, the Lash Paradise, this one, the mascara, is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And honestly, I haven't used that one, so I don't know, like I can't tell you if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. So if I can get a mascara from the drugstore that is like 10 bucks, and it gives you the same result as a mascara that's like 30 bucks. Yeah, any day. And I'm gonna do my bottom lashes and then I'll apply the nude liner just so that I don't add any black to the liner. Oh, by the way, guys, now that I'm doing this to my eyes and I'm looking at my eyes, I also do get my contacts in Mexico. There's this place that I love. They're actually very nice too, like the people. And it's called Devlin, Opticas Devlin. That's the name of the, like, I don't know, optic office? How is that called? I don't know, wherever you buy contacts. This lash clumped real bad. But wherever, you know, you're supposed to get contacts. It's not an optometrist because, like, I don't know if there's a doctor there actually. I go to, damn it, my eye exam, I get it here in Brownsville. Now that one is super clumpy and I think it's pretty obvious. Darn it. I'm gonna have to make these also way darker. But yeah, so I also get my contacts over there, and I do love to get colored contacts because I'm a fake girl. Just kidding. No, I've honestly always wanted to have colored eyes, but of course I never did because I can't change them. So, you know, the answer is using colored contacts. And since I do have to use glasses no matter what, I get colored contacts that are prescribed. So I can see well, like if I was wearing glasses. And now the cream liner I'm going to be using, this is a Sephora Contour Inner Rim Gel Eyeliner Waterproof. That is a long name. And this is number 03 Wide Eyed. And I love like that it really does widen your look, and it makes you look like more awake. Like, look at that. Look at the difference. I love it. So that's why I don't want to use like the black one, because then it'll get a little bit stained with black. Oh god, my eye got watery. I think I poked it a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue with my cheeks, and then I'll curl my lashes after they dry up a little bit more. I'm going to be using, oh, it still has a little like plastic thing, my Dose of Colors highlighter in Mírame. And I'm so excited because these are so good. The color is so good. The brush I'm going to be using, surprise, another Morphe brush. This is the M438. I'm going to be using Mírame all over my cheek. I'm actually not going to be applying any blush, so you know, this should do the trick. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because this is gorgeous. I love Mírame. It's so beautiful. Fire is also really good too. Is it Fire or Fuego? I don't remember. Oh, it's Hot Fire actually, I think. So now I'm gonna do the other cheek, and this is honestly looking so gorgeous. And I just realized that I didn't bring any lip products. So I'm gonna go ahead and change and, you know, fix my hair a little bit, and then I'll be back. You know what I love about this brush is that the little point end, I just use it to highlight my Cupid's bow. Look at that. I'm gonna do a little bit more because Mama's obsessed. Like, it just goes right there. Like, it fits perfectly. I love that. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight on my nose because I didn't contour it, and a little bit here on my forehead, even though that defeats the purpose of me baking, but still, and a little bit on my chin. Actually, I'm gonna blend my chin a little bit more. Honestly, I just love it. My Cupid's bow. I love a Cupid's bow. I love it. I think that is my favorite part of the body, like lips and the Cupid's bow. Like, I love it. I wish I had big lips. I do want to get lip injections, but I don't know yet. We will see. And before I leave, I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And I like to pump it a little bit for some reason. I find that it gives me the best result. And there you go. Look how different, you know, the curling makes your lashes look. I love it. Okay, now I am going to go get dressed and do my hair, and I'll be right back. And guess what? This bilingual girl forgot she was filming in English, and I started speaking in Spanish. Yep, that happened. So now I'm doing this voiceover because of my lack of professionalism and my brain that was, you know, I didn't think it through. But I was just saying that I went on and I put on some clothes and I added some earrings and I also brought back a lippy with me. This is LAX by ColourPop. Yes, LAX like the airport. Also, I did brush my hair and made it look a little bit nicer. I did not straighten it, but I just brushed it. I did go ahead and add my hair extensions, you know, just to add a little bit of length and definitely some more volume because, you know, I don't know, I really love that look. And then I messed up with my lipstick. I tried to overdraw it, but it did not work. I made it worse, and I had to go get a Q-tip and take that off, and then, you know, with concealer, fix that, and then reapply the lipstick. It was just a big mess. I was so upset because I was ready to go out the door. And then I went on talking about how dark this lippy is, but I think it's very fall appropriate and hopefully it doesn't translate too dark on my passport photo. But now I've got to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and had some fun with me getting ready. And I'll see you guys next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys!